What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. I think today is November 13th, 14th? One of them days. I don't keep up with the days. Shoot, I really don't. Anyway, I wanted to come and speak on this whole Kanye West, Joel Osteen thing. Um, it's so much, it's so many comments that I wish I could respond to under those posts where the media is basically making this into a joke. And what really gets to me is how so many Christians have something to say about Kanye bringing lives to Christ. This is my thing. When Kanye first came out back in the day, I used to love me some Kanye. Okay, I loved his music. I felt like some things I could relate to. I felt like, it was some things that I can jam. Even if I couldn't relate to it, it was just some really good music. Like the words that he used, in his music, I felt like it wasn't like just this bullcorn they putting out now, this little jibber jabber rap. I feel like his words came from a place of pain or a place of experience, if that makes sense. So anyway, then when he started going crazy and he met Kim and they got together, I feel like the Kanye that I grew up with is not the same Kanye. Okay, I feel like he just went a little weird. He just went astray. This is before he got on this whole "I'm living for God" thing. Okay, so this was before then. So before then, it was like this weird thing, like the way his clothes he made, that everything should just be pure and the colors shouldn't be no color to it, and it's just overall how he used to think, like how I don't know, he just turned into somebody that I didn't recognize based on who he was. And it's okay for people to change, don't get me wrong. But this wasn't the point where he was talking about he was a Christian and stuff like that. The stuff that he used to say, like the things he used to do when he was on stage, his speeches wasn't the same. Like he used to give some really good speeches, like Tyler Perry speech type stuff, and then it's like now he got on there, like he gets on his platform and he started using it to make a mockery of people and degrading people, downgrading them, all kind of stuff. And so I started to kind of like back away from him, right? And so lately there's been these posts being shared on Facebook, and it's been about him like changing up music. So like he'll use a song that has is not related to any gospel music or not related to any gospel lyrics, and he'll turn that song into a song that maybe was meant for a more aggressive audience. I don't know how to put it in the words, but it was made to influence you to do other things besides worship God. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyway, he's been taking this music, and like at first I was like, I ain't about to listen to this crap. It's probably gonna be a hot mess, and so it came up on my feed on Facebook, and so I decided to listen to it, and I'm like, okay, let me just see what it's all about. So I decided to listen to it, and I was like, okay. And there was some songs that kind of gave me chills because of how he put the lyrics in there and like what he was talking about. And so I was like, okay. So then after I started seeing how he was, as long as he don't go around talking about he God, calling himself God or naming himself Jesus or whatever he wants or he's trying to persuade. And it could be just in the tabloids. It could be just made up. We don't know, But anyway, after I was listening to a couple of his songs and stuff, I started saying, okay, maybe he's changed. I don't see his wife. I don't see Kim I don't see Kim changing. You see what I'm saying? I don't see where she is changing with him, or, I understand everybody have their own, destiny in life, and they have their own, moments where they want to become closer to God or whatever the case may be. But I don't see them as a togetherness in this. I feel like this is just something that just hit him, something that he must have experienced, something that he wants to move forward with that maybe she's just not ready for. I just don't see her on the bandwagon. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. I follow her on Instagram, but majority of the time she's lifting up breast with tape, or she's showing her body parts, or she's modeling, or talking about some random crap. So I don't really look at her that often because she's never been my cup of tea. Okay, she's never been my cup of tea. So sorry if you're a Kim Kardashian fan. I've never been a fan of her or her family. They all just confuse the hell out of me. Anyway, with Kanye, with this new movement, I know y'all have heard that he is coming to Houston. That's where I am. I'm in Houston. And so he's supposed to be performing at Joel Osteen Church. What is it called? Now I can't even think about it. I can't think of the name. Oh, great. What is it called? I forgot the name of the doggone church. I can't think of it for nothing. That's crazy. I done been there over 4 or 5 times, and I can't think of the name of the church. It's at the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me. Lakewood, yeah, Lakewood Church, yeah. So anyway, I've been there. Before I met my husband, I went there twice, and then once me and my husband got married, he wanted to visit once we came to Houston. And so we went there, I think like 2 or 3 times, and he enjoyed going to that church. I don't have anything against Joel Osteen at all. I feel like, a lot of people want to compare him to being a pastor and then being a inspirational speaker. This is my thing. As long as he is inspiring me to do better, and he is giving me life experience examples, or he's giving me analogies, metaphors that I can relate to the Bible or understand, maybe what I need to be doing as a person. I feel like, he suits my needs in that area. I've always loved listening to Joel Osteen talk. He talked with such compassion, regardless of the whole hurricane crap. That kind of pisses me off a little bit because the same people that talks about why he didn't open his doors, whatever. Did you open your doors? Did you tell some random people to just come stay in your house? This is my thing. That is his church home. And yeah, maybe he, didn't think, oh, let me open my doors to all of these people in need. Maybe that wasn't his first thought. He's human. Damn, my thing is, a lot of the people that was complaining, their pastors that they go to every day didn't open their place up during hurricanes, during needs, doing this, doing that. So now you want to talk about this man because he has a huge church that sits on the side of the freeway, and it can hold so many people. He's supposed to open up his doors. My thing is, first of all, no matter how nice you are, people are not going to take care of your stuff the same way that you would take care of it. And I know he probably was like, man, open these doors. These people gonna come in here and gonna tear my shit up. You see what I'm saying? Not even that. It's just the fact of, when you house that many people, you are responsible for them as well. You know what I mean? So when you have all these people that are at the moment homeless or don't have shelter, not only are you responsible, you have to have the means to feed them. Okay, just because he's considered a pastor does not mean he has to take all of his money or his income and go and get food and do this. That has to be something that he wants to do. And is it nice for him to do something like that? Of course. Is that part of maybe being the nature of a pastor? Yeah, I understand that. However, you can't be mad at somebody that if you ain't doing that, then why are you mad at him? Just because his title? Does that make any sense? Just because you a doctor don't mean I'm going to go in and get a free visit because I don't have no money, or I don't have a place to live, or I don't have this. You got to kind of put yourself in those situations. So I did not get on the bandwagon with everybody all up against him just because he ain't open his doors, because half of y'all ain't open y'all doors. Point blank, and the period. And my thing is, if you're not even prepared for people to come there, why would you open your doors? Oh, no, not right now, maybe later, but why would you open your doors? No, come on in. We ain't prepared for y'all, but just come on in, just because. Oh, y'all haven't eaten? Oh, we ain't prepared for, it's like, be serious about it. And the only reason why he did it this time is because to shut y'all up. You know what I mean? Like, to shut people up that have a problem with it. Shut people up because y'all are so quick to judge him based on his title, and stuff like that. Like, next to his house, that's his home, like, that's his place, that's his business. They have a million other businesses, a million other churches too. Did any of them open their places? I don't think so. Did people open up at the George R. Brown Center? Did y'all open up all of them? Did y'all open up all? No, y'all want nobody messing up the field. Did y'all open up everywhere where, the football field, all the covered stadiums? Did y'all? No. But y'all want to get mad at this man. So anyway, I think he did it this time, because he didn't want all that backlash, and he didn't want, all these people to, oh my gosh, Joel Osteen didn't do this. Where. He's human just like y'all are human. And until y'all open y'all doors, not just to y'all family, but to everybody, since y'all are Christ-like, why didn't y'all open y'all doors? Why didn't y'all put a sign and say, hey, this is my address. Y'all come over here. Thank you. Anyway, moving forward with the conversation. So as many of y'all have heard, Kanye West is supposed to be visiting Joel Osteen's church. And from what I see on one of the posts is that you need tickets, I'm assuming, to get in. I'm pretty sure it's going to be crowded because people are seeing Kanye for the first time for free. I've never seen him in person, nor do I have the desire to see him. I'm pretty sure to be on TV. Somebody's going to be streaming live. Somebody's going to be showing a video. I'll see it there. However, this is my final thought on that. If Kanye, whatever platform that he's using, if he is able, and what he's doing is allowing people to convert from not knowing who God is to knowing who God is, I feel like he is doing an excellent job. I clap, I commend, I high five Kanye West for doing that. I don't know what his intentions are, but it doesn't matter. I see people changing their lives. I see people getting baptized. I see people giving their lives, and that's what it's about, and at the end of the day, how many people have you, those that are Christian, or those that believe in a higher power regardless of your religion, how many of you, or how many people have you brought over to believe in the higher power, to believe in God, to believe in whatever, you believe in, whatever higher power you believe in? How many people have you got to convert, cross over, or whatever the case may be? How many? Let's be serious. He is using his voice and his platform to do something great. And I pray that he continues. I pray that this is genuine. I do. However, regardless of if he's genuine or not, he is actually doing something for someone else. And those people, I've heard he's actually had over thousands, I think. From what I understand, the last number was like at not 100,000, but a couple of thousand people that were for sure giving their lives to Christ, and he has so many people that's following him. Think of all these young boys that follow him and think, oh yeah, Kanye's cool. Oh, Kanye believes in God. Oh, well, I'm going to live for God too. Kids, they change like the weather change, and if he can get people to open up their Bible and read, shoot, he can get me to. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't sit there. I'm not a perfect Christian, and I don't sit there and read my Bible every day like I should, or I don't know every Bible story. I don't know every verse in the Bible. However, I know the ways of the land. I know the ways of, being a Christian and being a platform as well, using my voice to help people to learn about, God and stuff like that. And even though I'm not strong, I'm not a strong Christian, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it may be a double standard when you hear that, but I have things that I went through in life that have constantly changed my faith, changed the way I look at things. So don't get me wrong. However, I feel like if Kanye can get people to change from being negative from being, thieves, from being prostitutes from being drug dealers, and if he can change them to being awesome people that believe that someone loves them other than the streets or whatever, you know, it is they're doing, I feel like he's doing an awesome job. So on that note, on the 17th, I think it's the 17th. Is it the 17th he coming? This coming Sunday, he's supposed to be in Houston. So I'm going to stay my high yellow behind home because it's going to be packed downtown. I just pray that, you know, he's able to touch many souls. And I hope, like I said, I hope and pray that he's genuine. And I hope and pray that this is something that everyone can be an example from. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all on that note. Let me know what your opinions are. This is not an argument. This is just a adult conversation, adult debate. And yeah, so have at it. Let's talk about it. Bye.